Good day, YouTube. This came across my radar and I thought I would address it outside of a normal news chat because it directly relates to YouTube and we're talking about the news. So this article, and there's also one here on Wired that I've got up here that came out today. It said YouTube is going to fight fake news and promote authoritative news. Very interesting project when you look at the history of the last 2 years or so and the fakeness or the agendas that are driven through not only YouTube but other platforms. But here they're dumping $25 million into fighting what they call fake news. And it's interesting how they're going to go about this. They're going to be adding links to breaking news stories and third-party sources on topics where a lot of misinformation has been reported, such as the moon landing and the Oklahoma City bombing. I'm surprised they didn't leave out flat Earth. But this is, I see this as a move toward narrowing the gate that the gatekeeper has to manage. We talk about channels getting blackballed, blacklisted, all these other things that we suspect are happening to most of our channels. I mean, I look at just my channel, and I've got twice as many subscribers. I have the same numbers of views as I've had in the past. Whether that's legitimate, the views, or we're getting more views than they're not reported, or whatever the case might be, it just doesn't make sense number-wise the way some of this stuff works up. Why? At least when you talk about smaller channels, I look at people like Alicia Clegg and others, and how many people that even talk about. I mean, we just talk about what the regular news is reporting, but then analyze it and comment on it. Those channels, a lot of those channels are just put on the blacklist, essentially, I think. And YouTube's dumping $25 million into that effort. We went through the whole debacle last fall with demonetization and everything, and weeding out channels, I guess you would say. They're trying to scare off channels, trying to get the smaller channels out of the way to maximize their profits, or make a profit, I guess I should say. I don't think Google's made a dime since they've started this project, but it was interesting. And one of the ways they're going to do this too, they're going to it will also start adding text from third parties, including Wikipedia and Encyclopedia Britannica. If you ever bring up a Wikipedia reference, I will laugh at you. Wikipedia is not a reference. Wikipedia is an open source information manipulation, possibly true, possibly not. I can't believe that they would use Wikipedia as a link. I mean, you can't use that in any type of academic sense. It's not considered authoritative at all. And here they're trying to claim they're promoting authority events and stuff. They're going to be enlisting popular stars on the platform to teach kids how to discern real news from falsehoods. Really? And they'll talk about these popular people here in a little bit. But this is part of a broader $300 million campaign by Google News, it looks like, that was announced in March under the radar. I didn't even hear him talking about this. Intended to help combat fake news, more so to control the narrative, I would say. And YouTube's getting $25 million of that budget. Says here they're working with a group of news organizations: Vox Media, Brazil's Jovem Pan, India Today, and media experts to make product recommendations and improve news on YouTube. Meanwhile, crushing dissent, as it seems that they do on a daily basis. They'll be providing funding to 20 global markets to help global outlets in building video capabilities. Wow. They're going to help people increase their video capabilities. What was that? New camera equipment? Send some camera equipment my way. uh, they'll make updates to apps and homepage to highlight important news. So now they get to determine what is important. No more using algorithms to send you news that maybe you're interested in based upon your views. Now they are going to highlight important news based upon what they think is important. I take it. Is there any other thing? Its top news and breaking news tabs will show videos from authoritative news sources, which are outlets YouTube has validated as a part of their algorithm and peer reviews. It will also show more local news on its YouTube app for TV. Hey, maybe I'll get on as an authoritative news source. You never know. It could happen, right? And here's the popular people they're going to bring in to promote authoritative news sources. These popular YouTubers who I've never heard of: Ingrid Nilsson, Mark Watson, John Green, ASAP Science, Destin Sandlin, and Alonzo Larion, who probably don't know anything about news, who are probably just pop stars, just like so many other famous YouTubers are just people who entertain. And I imagine this is a science channel and whatever the others do. But they're going to be the ones teaching you about fake news. They're taking celebrities to teach you about fake news. People who don't know anything about news. So here's the example. Nielsen has 3.8 million YouTube subscribers. She spoke at, is a she, right? Ingrid, yeah. Who has 3.8 million YouTube subscribers, spoke at the Teen Vogue Summit on June 1st about how to fact check stories online using Snopes, probably, right? Not how to do resource, but the fact, not how to do research, but the fact check, I'm sure. Green, whose Crash Course YouTube channel has 7.1 million subscribers, created a series specifically breaking down issues such as online advertising, media ownership, and media influence. So basically, he's a media guy who's teaching people about media. Green is also known for writing young adult books, The Fault of Our Stars, Paper Towns, yada yada. CNBC is a parent company. NBC Universal is an investor in Vox Media, who is mentioned in the article. So that's an effort from YouTube to kind of weed us out, I think, is the way I see this. Here's the Wired article. YouTube has repeatedly promoted conspiracy theory videos during breaking news events like the shootings in Parkland and Las Vegas. New features it hopes will make news on the platform more reliable, less susceptible to manipulation. That has to do with tags in the comment box, right? Or in your description box. It says it's investing $25 million in grants to news organizations. Looking to expand. I will expand my video operations, YouTube. You send it my way. We'll blow this place up. How much is... Oh, man. This further narrowing the gatekeeper, it looks like. But there's definitely something to be concerned. It just looks like a furthering down the road, but really, I think in essence, we just need to be aware of it. Obviously, we're here on the platform for a reason. It's going to make it harder to find the news that you want to listen to or evaluations of the news. I don't report news. I talk about what the news is saying and how they're manipulating the way you're thinking about the news is what I try to focus on. How's that going to get weeded out in this whole thing? Are they going to start weeding out commentators on popular stories like the Vegas thing? They shut that down. If you even put a Vegas in your title, anything, they had those videos on lockdown before you published them. As soon as you downloaded them, those things were already hit with strikes and stuff. Just because of talking about Vegas, you couldn't comment on that subject without being a big hitter media station. So dissenting opinions were not allowed then. How's this going to heighten that? It says here YouTube is expanding a feature currently available in 17 countries that shows up on the homepage during breaking news events. This section of the homepage will only surface videos from sources YouTube considers authoritative. The same goes for the videos that YouTube recommends viewers watch next. So not the channels they're trying to silence and get off their platform, but just people they want to promote. So more of the same. Just want to make everybody aware of this. I know a lot of people that frequent the channel or that watch other channels similar to this go there because we talk about the news. We're not reporting the news. Obviously, we're not late breaking, but we're taking what the news and the media are telling people, and we evaluate it. We look at it critically. How is this effort going to affect that? Because if you're questioning authoritative news, obviously there's something wrong with you, right? My thoughts for the night or the day, whenever you watch this, something to be aware of. What we're getting on YouTube is getting harder and harder to listen and watch content that is open-minded, maybe a way to look at it, or being able to discuss things openly without having to, watch what you say in fear of getting censored by YouTube. Continually having to watch your words and what you say exactly. Like in evaluating the Vegas situation, you couldn't talk about certain things. The videos were automatically censored, not allowed to go public even. Things like that. Immediately copyright striked or something like that. So I just want to bring this to everybody's attention if they haven't heard about it. See how it affects what shows up on your timeline. Keep an eye out. We'll evaluate it for the next couple of months and see if it actually affects anything. Not only views on, but being able to publish videos and comment on news stories. So bringing that to you all for informational purposes. Live free.